When you're creating profiles in Business Central, you'll be able to make use of the lock editing feature to be able to stop certain fields on a page from being edited. Let's see how that works. I'm going to copy the Business Manager profile in this case. I'm going to go to Customize Pages in the upper left-hand corner. Something you'll be able to see when I go to a page. For example here, in this instance, I'm going to open up a customer. And when I hover over certain fields and I click my red triangle, there'll be the option at the very bottom to lock editing. This is very powerful because, as a matter of fact, a user who is using this role will not actually be able to unlock that field. That means if we give this role to a user, they won't be able to edit that field. However, they may be able to change their role to one where they can edit the field instead. But even from the offset, that gives us a little bit more security around preventing users from being able to edit certain fields. For example, if you want to ensure that your number for certain records, like your customer number, vendor number, item numbers, never actually get changed accidentally, which is something that can happen, you might want to lock editing of those fields on things like customers, items, GL accounts, vendors. This just helps build in a little bit of accident prevention. So when I press Done now, I return to Business Central. I'll change my role to that new TM employee I created earlier. And now when I open up a customer, I can't edit that number, and I can't edit the credit limit either, the two fields I locked. If I try to go to my cogwheel and personalize, you'll notice that when I click the red triangle for these fields, there is no unlock editing option, which is something I usually can do if I lock the field myself via personalization. So I'm prevented from being able to edit these particular fields here. However, we can go a little bit further by also limiting our users' permissions to stop them from being able to change their role. Because they can't change their role, that's further disincentivizing their ability to actually change the fields that we're locking. I've already created a permission set that shows exactly how this could work. This particular permission set has an exclude line in here. For table data, user personalization. I'm excluding this to prevent a user's ability to change their role. As a note, this will also prevent their ability to change their workdate. So if we go to a page like User Settings, and we were to set a user to the role of, in my case, TM employee, and the permissions we assign to their account does not allow them to actually change their role, we're effectively adding in a little bit of security in the sense that we're disincentivizing a user's ability to change certain fields. Now, this isn't complete security, and Microsoft did not build this as a security feature. Because, as a matter of fact, the user could still use tools like Edit in Excel, if given functionality to use it, to still be able to edit those fields that are uneditable on BC. But this still allows you to further lock down your Business Central system via profiles.